So if you could if you could choose how you want your funeral to go, I want you to let me know how you want your funeral done. Do you want music, food, themes? Because there's something going on with the afterlife, and it's pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie. So Linda, you wanted to go first. How do you want your funeral to go?
You know how it was in like the ancient like Egyptian times where like they like
wait, you want to be mummied? You want to be mummified?
Yeah, I want to be mummified. And then I want like people buried with me and like special like belongings buried with me, because that's what they did in like ancient Egypt.
They bury your pets with you too.
Yeah,
no way.
I want my bird Kenny to be buried with me and my dogs to be buried with me.
I thought you were terrified of birds, though.
I have a bird named Kenny after Kenny McCormick from South Park.
Then.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't die every time.
He does. Recently he's been dying every time because of the other birds have been bullying him.
Then.
But like, yeah, I want a ancient Egyptian themed funeral, and I want this music playing, and I want people dressed up as Egyptians.
Do you want a snake and a flute?
Yes. That's what I want. I want it all dark and gloomy. I want it to look like what it was down in like the caves and whatnot.
When they carry your sarcophagus, do you want them to walk like an Egyptian?
Yes. I want that.
I hate David so much right now. So wait a minute. Do you want to get like the mummification done?
Yeah.
You want like
they like liquefy your organs and
no, do they make I don't know if you've ever
go through the nose. They take like a fishing hook, they go through the nose, and then they take out the brain like that, and then they open you up, and then they put like there's like different type of mummy stuff. I learned about this in the 6th grade, and I still remember it.
Me too.
And
I love that grade stuff.
But and then they put your organs and stuff in different like holdings things, and they preserve it. Yeah, it's kind of like urns, but they preserve it like that.
My favorite was watching YouTube videos of them actually doing live mummifications.
And then they have like with the urn type things, they have like each type of god on it, and I forgot the meaning behind each one. They're supposed to protect it.
But they would like show you how they would do it, and I always thought it was cool. They I think they knock up like with a hammer in a sense to get the brain flowing out the nose. I mean, it's crazy all this stuff
if
they do.
If this doesn't go my way, I have another one. I want a Viking funeral.
Wait, what the hell? You have a second idea?
Yeah, Viking funeral. I want to be buried out sea. But like recently, like you can't actually do a Viking funeral in New York, the state of New York, because of the laws with like morticians and stuff in funeral homes. So they have to put bricks in this the coffin.
You got that fast.
So when you like die, your body sinks to the ground in the ocean. You can't just like light the boat on fire.
Wait, but I thought they use arrows.
They do that.
Yeah.
That to shoot the boat.
Light the boat on
is that what you're allowed to do, or you're not allowed to do?
You're not allowed to do in the state of New York or California due to the funeral laws.
Are those the only two places you want to die?
Damn liberals.
Wait, what is so offensive about doing that?
Because they want your body to sink fast enough. So you're allowed to be buried at sea, but they just have to put cement in it. Like if you die on a U.S. naval ship, they're allowed to bury you at sea. They just need cement in it, and then they just goes to the ground.
What if you die on accident out in the sea? Like, what are they going to do? Oh no, can't hold the funeral now.
You can still like wrap the body up and then like tie like something heavy to the end and just throw your body overboard.
I got it.
Damn. What do you mean you got it?
I mean, like, I'm taking notes of this.
Yeah, I know. Sicko.
Oh, this is like... Oh, never mind. You're going to be on ID Discovery in a few years. I'm kind of scared. But yeah, that's how I want to go.
I'll take out your teeth.
That is good. That's good. So, Jess, I'm going to move on to you. How would you like...
I was going to go to David, but fine.
Sorry, you're next. Fine, you want me to go to David?
Yes,
David, how do you want to go out? In style?
Okay, so first of
Bonfire.
all, I really want to fake my death and like go to my own funeral and see who shows up.
Aww.
That's like a big thing I kind of want to like see. I don't know, because whether there is an afterlife or not, I want to see at least who would come to my funeral.
This is what you're going to be.
I'm a clown? How am I a clown for this?
Because you're going to show up to your own funeral.
Jamie.
Fake your own death.
Wait, Jamie,
well,
You fool.
If I fake my own death and I go to my funeral, I just want to see who's there.
Yeah, you're a clown because why are you showing up to something that you're not supposed to be at?
Because I want to see who's there.
Clown.
I think it's kind
See,
of.
I want a big cookie
Sentimental.
game
It's
at
like-
mine too.
It's like when Bruce Wayne goes to Batman's funeral.
Ted.
That's
You're a
crazy.
clown. You're a clown.
I think it's kind of sentimental.
Are you gonna have popcorn there too?
No.
Clowns?
All right, Jamie.
Dancing bears?
That's what I would have done.
tutus?
I mean, if okay, you're not supposed to show up to your own funeral, but you're gonna be there. Like, why?
Well, I mean, yeah. 'cause
He
I
wants
wanna
to see who
who's
his
gonna-
real
yeah.
So, like, who do you want to make sure is 100% going?
My friends.
You don't care about family.
No, not really.
You don't
Yeah.
care about mom.
Well, I mean, Mom's gonna be there already. I already know that.
What do you mean?
She's gonna be at the funeral.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if you could invite people personally, who are you inviting?
I don't think you. Do you invite people to funerals?
Well, I mean, you have the opportunity right now. I mean, it's gonna be yours.
Well, you guys are invited to my funeral. I just
Hell
want you to
yeah,
know.
okay.
Aww.
We get
So-
the
David,
address.
if
So,
I
like,
don't
if-
die before you, I'll go.
I'm definitely not dying anytime soon.
So by that logic, you can tell people that they're not invited to your funeral.
Yeah.
Like I can
Yeah.
be like, yo, Jamie, you can't come. That's in my will. It's legal. It's notarized.
Yeah.
thought that we were.
You can do
no,
that,
no, no,
actually.
no.
It's
This for
hypothetical.
sake of example.
Yeah.
I love you, Jamie.
Okay. I was just gonna be like,
all love.
wow,
Jamie, you're not invited to mine.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
definitely
gonna
not
outlive
mine,
you.
bro.
wow. So I know who's I'm invited and not invited to, all
Yeah.
just from the show.
Yep,
Yeah.
Damn.
definitely not.
Don't
mine.
start any
I'm
fights
joking,
at my
Jamie.
funerals.
I just don't want you to come because I don't want you to be sad.
I feel like
Don't
someone's
cry.
gonna like
I wouldn't want you
wail
to cry.
themselves onto
I don't
my
want you to
coffin.
come because I don't want anyone knowing you.
Don't come.
Damn.
Jamie, you can come. You can like throw yourself onto my coffin and start hysterically crying. Like,
Hysterically
oh
cry.
my god.
You know what I think is really bizarre, and I maybe it's because I'm Jewish. We'll bring that up one more time, but I think it's because I'm not used to seeing open casket funerals. I think those are very
know those.
creepy.
I know those.
Yeah, open
You've never been to one?
No.
I've been to one and it was really, really sad. I was in the 8th grade and I won't ever forget that.
Well, were you close with that person?
No, well, sort of, because the kid in my class, his brother passed away.
So I was very close with the person who passed that had an open casket, and it was kind of bizarre because the whole time I was like, "So when are you gonna get up?"
Yeah, that's what
Sometimes
it's like.
your eyes play tricks on you and it looks like they're literally like blinking.
No, it wasn't that. It was just I was waiting for her chest to move to show that she was breathing because it was at the time my best friend's mom, and I was like, "You gonna get up? How about now?" But like she
And you
never
get
did.
tempted to poke them.
my cousin?
I wanted to touch her, but I was
Yeah.
like, "That's
Yeah.
wrong."
No,
Yeah,
I'm just like
I know what you mean.
I've always just wanted to be like.
I just wanted to just, I don't know, like, I've never touched her like that before. Like, I've never touched her face. So I felt like it would have been wrong to do it in the afterlife.
Yeah.
I remember I was at a wake for someone that died in my family from a boating accident. I was like in the 2nd grade. And I remember someone taking a selfie off their phone with like my great uncle.
Wow.
Damn,
Good
that's
Lord.
crazy.
My cousin, when he had his open casket, they told me to speak, and I really didn't want to.
Oh, like
'cause
a
I was-
speech?
Yeah, and
Eulogy?
I was young at the time. I was probably like between 7 to 10.
How can you give a speech at that age?
Well, because I was really close with my cousin, so everyone always knew our relationship. And then I was like shaking. I had it written down and I was shaking. And I got so emotional that since the casket's open, I got his hand and then I said my speech. Yeah.
Sad. I'm
But, like,
sorry.
I guess my actual funeral plans, besides faking my own death, I want to be cremated and turn into an anchor.
So I can use you as an anchor for my coffin.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Disgusting.
even though my anchor would probably be with my possible significant other or my family, so you'd have to ask them about that.
Wow, you have the whole family.
Damn. Alex, what about you? How are you going out?
Jamie, I got two ideas here.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
You can hang with me.
What?
You can hang with me on this one. I want to be disappeared.
Oh my god, I thought you were...
Like magicked away.
Dude, I thought you meant like
disappeared.
literally being hung.
No.
Oh, that would be
that
that'd
was
be
actually a
crazy.
good pun.
That's why I
I
was
did
like-
not intend the pun there.
That's why I was like, oh my god. Do you want me to like die with you?
Nah. I would want to be disappeared. You know, like mafia style.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
I got
like
you.
what is that
I know
guy?
a few people.
David
He just
Blaine,
took my idea.
No,
Yeah.
nah.
like a
Free.
magician.
Nah, I want everybody to wonder.
How you just went out?
You
Just
slept-
went, you
slept
know,
with the fishes.
be dissolved in a barrel of whatever that
So
chemical
Jeffrey
is.
Dahmer.
Wow. Okay.
I said
That's
mafia
nasty.
style. I said
Yeah,
mafia
but
style.
Jeffrey
Come on.
Dahmer definitely put his bodies, like the
That's
remains, in
barrels.
chemicals.
He preserved them.
And then he did it to
then-
get rid of them.
And then he'd eat some.
See, wait.
I'm
That's
not
why it
saying
was
you be
such a
eaten.
gross
I'm saying that
stench.
you be taken out the same way that he did, the same process of.
I know what I want to do now.
chemicalized.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Or that, but if I get like the luxury of not disappearing for my death, I would like a rather normal funeral. Except I want that there are usually 6 pallbearers to a casket. You know when they carry the casket
Yeah.
to the graveside. I want one side. I want 3 of them on one side to be really short, like your height, Jamie, and then like on the other side, like really tall people, like maybe like 6'6".
You're gonna like fall out.
And
Yeah.
like I want to be lopsided while they're carrying me to the grave.
Why?
Jamie's gonna be
Just
struggling.
for shock factor. I want people to. I want it to be like tense. You know, like people are standing at the graveside, like worried if I'm gonna roll out.
To make sure that they got to really
Yeah.
put some nails in that and make sure it's sturdy, some screws even.
Do they nail coffins?
I don't know.
No,
They
they
do.
don't anymore.
They do with Jewish coffins, so I'm good.
That's the final nail in the coffin.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Except we still have to talk to Jess.
Yeah. Why are you raising your hand, Linda?
Oh, so if I
awesome.
make my own funeral,
You went
home-
already!
No, wait, listen. If I make my own funeral home and I become like a funeral director and mortician, you guys all get a discount.
Aw,
I put
thanks.
the fun in funeral. Okay,
Oh.
Jess, go on.
How many professors said that when you started your mortuary science
I
program?
haven't yet, but
Oh.
Oh, so not me.
I've read a lot of books and I'm interning at a funeral home right now. But
Very
yeah.
cool.
Okay, Jess, I want to hear how you want to go out. In style, right?
Obviously in style. I would have a banda. It's kind of like Mexican banda sad vibe to it, but similar to Alex, I would just want like someone not short but like semi, like my height, just like go tapping
So
on the
short?
coffin, like we'll miss you, and then just like 4 huge dudes, like big, buff, and tall,
Not your.
and just like stand in the back of the room, like with
So, like,
their
my
arms
dad?
Like
crossed.
security guard style?
Yeah, like kind of like that, and just watching everyone. And then I want there to be food because like
gotta
obviously they're gonna be hungry, but I want like food.
Okay.
Yeah, so at least like there's no one like complaining.
Okay.
And then in the food, I'm just gonna insert like a piece of me. Actually, pull a Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm gonna have someone insert a piece of my body in the food, and then everyone at the
Nope.
funeral that's gonna eat it is gonna have a piece of me forever.
There was like a Shakespeare play where they did that once. Like this king served all of his guests, like his
I know
ground
which
up
one you're
nephew
talking
Titus
about.
Andronicus.
Yeah. Yeah. And then for my significant other, obviously I'm gonna kill him if I feel like I'm gonna die soon.
Oh my gosh.
Or I want,
I just
someone
killed my ex.
Not the best idea.
or like I want someone to kill him for me and then just put him in the same casket as me, like right there and then. Like when he's saying goodbye to me, like just kill him.
Stab him.
Yeah, like just kill him, put him in the casket, and then we're ready to go to
Why
grave.
don't you just get him
Damn.
Here,
Get him what?
whacked?
Whacked?
Yeah.
killed.
Well, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like obviously
Have
I
paid-
can't do it if I'm
How
dead.
about paying an assassin?
Ass.
No. What's it called? Yeah. But I also want this song to play it, Jamie, if you want to play it.
Oh. What is the song?
Here.
Feliz
I don't think-
Navidad.
It's it's definitely not in the vault. It's Spanish. You'd have to
Meow, 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 meow.
meow meow meow.
Okay.
But yeah, I want someone to kill my significant other and shove him in the casket with me. Probably my kids too, if we have any at that time.
If sourced
That's, like,
ethically,
terrible.
would you eat a part of yourself?
Yeah.
Now I know not to
Like
eat the
I
food.
want this to be like when they're taking me to the hole.
To your gravesite.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can we have death songs? I have a death song.
Yo, you went already. My turn.
No.
My turn.
Oh, you could have skipped it a
Jamie,
little
let's hear
bit.
this, let's
The
hear this.
intro's pretty long.
What?
Hold on. I like this song.
I think Spanish music
like-
is so beautiful.
It
Just
really
Spanish in the language is just so gorgeous. And I feel like we don't get enough compliments on that.
Aw, thanks.
Like, people say that French is romantic, but to me, it's Spanish. I
Latin.
love it.
And
So
Spanish.
basically here, so it's actually a heartbreak album, but he's saying to his significant other, like, you decide to love me when I'm no longer around. So basically you could play it into a funeral song.
Pretty.
Yeah.
That is pretty.
If anyone, I want the taps to be a part of mine, and have
I don't know why, but I thought of, like, tap dancing.
You want, like, someone to play taps at your funeral?
yeah.
She just wants tap dancing on the... You should have tap dancing on the casket.
Oh gosh.
While
I
the
don't know
boat's like sinking.
Yeah, just
I don't
someone
know-
tap
I don't
dancing.
know if
Titanic
it's-
style.
I don't know if it's reserved strictly for military.
No.
but- okay, I wasn't sure if it was or not.
Bam. That's my funeral, guys. So be careful when you eat the food.
Jamie, what
I'm
are we
not
doing
eating
for your
your food.
funeral?
Okay, for my funeral, I want something very different from what everyone has said.
You want
I
taps?
I really wanted this done since I was like 16, but my family's very against it. I want to be donated to the forensic team, and I want my body to be used
For science.
I want my body to be used to help solve crimes.
But your body's still technically used for science because it forensic science.
I guess, but it's used to help solve crimes in the sense of that, like, I know that they sometimes test out hands to see how long, like, they can burn a hand to see if it matches another person to help solve that crime, or, like, if they can, if they have to use my torso for something. Like, I want to be used to help people get the piece that they need as well. And I think that'd be really cool. And then I think at the end, I would like it if I was just planted in a tree, because I'll just be body pieces at that point. So I could always just live on through a tree and help out everybody else.
And then you'd grow back your limbs.
Sort of, yeah.
Be a dead
And then
litmus
I'll
test.
be at the tree playing the taps for you because that's
I
what
really
you wanted.
Well, if someone could play one of my favorite bands, that would be great.
Corn.
No, I would just really like it if someone just played this song for me. It's a 7 minutes long, but I'm not gonna play the whole thing. But I would like it if somebody played this, just because it's one of my favorite bands. It's called "Love You to Death."
And that's
So.
cute.
I would like that.
I
Here's a
guess.
bye.
I would really appreciate that, because why not?
What if I play this like on the trumpet?
But you can't do his voice. And his voice is
We
kind
have
of what
his
makes
vocals.
This is
I bet her dad can.
Ew. Yeah, but his voice is
Apparently,
beautiful.
Linda's dad can do a lot.
ew.
Oh yeah.
You better stop that. Don't give her more ideas.
I'll find out.
But
My dad rides a motorcycle,
Oh
Like a.
Harley Davidson.
Yeah, he's cool.
He was a motorcycle cop.
do you want to know why we're talking about this?
Yes.
Why are we talking about funerals?
So this kind of goes hand in hand with my song, just so happens to be, because there's a headless vampire remains that has been discovered from the 1800s in a Polish massive grave site. They have such
Of course
things.
it's Polish.
They have things such as like anti-vampire items, and can you believe that? And like headless skeletons, because they were scared that they would be vampires. They have 450 bodies that have been exhumed and reburied because they were believing that the family members thought that they were cursed with vampirism. How would you feel if you found out that your family was decapitated because they believed that they were a vampire?
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I would be kind of
Especially my family. Well, half my family's from Poland, so like, I wouldn't be surprised.
I would use their head as a bowl.
It says
Like the
here
skull?
that several of the deceased had a skull between their legs and a coin in their mouth, a sign of anti-vampire rituals common in the 19th century. So I thought that was pretty cool to think about that. I mean,
They'd make them like bite the coin as they cut off their head, or like.
I guess they would just insert it.
before modern medicine and
Because
the internet, people were really just out here like believing anything.
Yeah.
It says here, it was believed that if a member of the deceased family was dying shortly after the funeral, he or she could be a vampire. So I guess that they had after it was done, they had to go ahead and cut the head off after they were dead, not while they were alive.
Well, I can kind of see it because Poland has always been like a very, very like strict Catholic country.
It says the coin was used in the mouth to seal the person's soul and gave them currency to travel to the afterlife.
It's like Charon.
Which is very interesting. Because I'm confused on if, like, this coin stays or not, but I think I want a coin. That's my opinion. I want a coin.
That sounds like a very, like, pagan, like, type of thing. Giving currency in the afterlife. Mm-hmm. It's like Charon.
But it's your ticket. It's like what everyone calls their ticket to heaven. Like, wouldn't you want one?
Do we give Peter a coin at the gate?
She doesn't.
Sorry. Yep. Sorry. That's forgot you're Jewish. Sorry.
Not only that, but I don't do any religion.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know anything. But I thought of Peter Cottontail. So yes, the bunny will give you your entry into heaven.